Hey everyone, I got a real fast review coming your way. I just went to the post office and picked up a package that I missed yesterday, so I actually had to go pick it up. And what this package contained was my new aluminum slim case for my Galaxy S3. I guess never mind the text now, I'll get into that and kind of why I'm disappointed in that. But other than that, I know for a fact that there are quite a few different reviews on this because that was one of the determining factors I actually used when purchasing this case. I wanted to see what other people thought, if there are any drawbacks to it, and if there are any pros, and I'm going to get into those as well. So, one of the main pros of this case, you can see here, it's aluminum all the way around, two-tone. They make them in several different colors depending on which model you have and which color. So white, black, blue, all the colors kind of correspond. I am probably going to repaint this back to make it darker to match the actual color of the phone. Also because I'm not very fond of where it says for Galaxy 3, but again, that's what you get when you pay 20 bucks. So another, I guess, one pro off the bat, really good construction. Aluminum all the way around, so that eliminates the plasticky look that Samsung has, I guess, ignored for the past couple Galaxies, as well as Note. Another pro is the fact that it is aluminum. Some people, especially if you have the global variant, which is the quad core, you probably know that with a quad core and only 1 gig of RAM that it can probably get warm really fast. And one bonus of this is this will actually act more or less as a heat sink. You could probably get actually like a thermal strip that you could put on the inside, like the ones that they sell separately for the iPhone 4, 4S, etc. Put those inside close to where the CPU would be located, and that would actually draw some of the heat away. So that's a plus. So heat sink, that's good. Again, it says aluminum. If it does get warm, just remember that it's aluminum cools fairly fast as well, and that just means it's drawing heat away from the crucial parts of the phone. Another nice thing is that it's machined quite well. You see that the flash, camera, and speaker they're all beveled in there. So it's really nice. It's not just like a flat case. Everything has its own spot. Very reminiscent of the iPhone 4, 4S, 5 kind of idea, because you do have the standard just button size volume. On the other side, this is the power. As you can see, does that. 2 screws on the bottom. The one thing I kind of dislike, and I guess they couldn't do too much about it, is the USB port is still kind of open quite large. I would have liked it smaller, but that's just the construction of the phone. They couldn't really get around that. So for what it is, it's really cool. What holds this phone together is just 2 screws, one here, one there. All you do is you kind of slide it in, down, and screw it in. That holds it together, and there is a padding along the inside here, and again, this is beveled as well, so it's not just so two-dimensional. You get a nice, good look to it. It holds itself together very well. I have yet to experience any real drawbacks. Some people say that your NFC becomes completely nulled just because your NFC, the battery is essentially your NFC antenna. So with this kind of nullifies that. Mind you, I personally have never used NFC. All my cards have the chips. I just carry one very thin wallet with all my cards, and tap and go kind of idea. And personally, I don't want my information like that stored on my phone for several reasons. I've never lost a phone, don't plan on it, but if it gets stolen, God forbid, then I'm kind of out of luck. So that's just to cut my losses there. None of the information is ever stored on my phone. I don't worry about NFC. Some people say their signals drop significantly. Hard to tell, because in my area, always, I get I'm upstairs right now, so I'm getting 3 bars. Main floor and basement, I get 1, and probably half a bar in the basement because it's so sluggish. So I'll take it outside later today, go for a bike ride, figure it out, and see if it drops significantly at all. Not real issue right now. Other than that, placement of everything else is pretty good. Some people were saying that like it wasn't machined well in there, so there's one mic and the other's on the bottom. Like if the hole was blocked, you get really bad sound quality. People can't hear you because like the noise cancellation. That was one of the things. I've yet to even make a call with the phone because I just put the case on. So I don't think, like, everything seems to line up pretty good on mine. I don't think I'll have that issue. Everything's in the right spot. You may have an issue with some headphones. The best one you could probably actually put in there would be like the iPod or iPhone headphones, because it is like very like thin, very up and down, rather than like Beats where they got like a huge hunk of plastic at the end. They don't like cooperate very well. Mind you, I have wireless Bluetooth Beats, so it won't kill me or anything. So that's like pros and cons. I'm gonna try to get rid of the text here. Most likely gonna paint this. I may even polish, because it is aluminum. I may even like polish this like frosted look off and try to make it as like mirrored as possible, because I've done that with iPhones in the past, and it looks pretty darn cool. Nothing is covered. You're not missing anything. You still get full screen resolution. Your buttons still show properly. You don't have to you know, get around anything. Like it operates just like it was if it was sold like this. So I think I paid like $18.99 on eBay for this. There's a few companies that were selling them for like $50 on Amazon, and the only real difference I've noticed, aside from maybe some general craftsmanship, is the fact that this says for Galaxy and the other one says like the name of the company and all that kind of crap on the back. Not a make or break for me at all. So the fact that I have a $20 case that looks really cool, gets rid of the real plasticky look, cheap plasticky look from Samsung. This is what the phone probably should have been before it was released, you know, similar to the iPhone. Now I have superior aesthetics, superior, you know, material to plastic, and it's a superior device to most phones out there, aside from the new generation ones like the HTC One and the S4. So I think I'm ahead of the curve with this. No reason why you shouldn't go out and grab this. It's very cost effective and it looks really cool. So any questions, feel free to leave them on my channel. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you have any problems with your case, if you own the same one, let me know and we'll try to compare. So again, thanks for watching and I hope you learned something.